today I'm going to be doing a 2-in-1 sort of a video. I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions as well as a one brand tutorial. So the brand I'm talking about, you would obviously know by the title of the video, is Avon. Now this video is going to be so nostalgic for me because if you guys know this fact, I've literally grown up with Avon products. I've literally grown up with Avon makeup. I had only Avon makeup when I started with my makeup collection, and I love their Simply Pretty range, the pink and purple packaging. It was so cute and girly and all of the other things. So today I'm going to be trying out this new range by Avon, which is the True Colors range, and I have all products from the same category as well. Now if you are wondering about the availability, because there is a slight issue with Avon's offline availability because they don't have any physical stores, then you can obviously get them online on Nykaa, but I'm just letting you guys know about that, just to let you guys know if you are interested in any of these products. So I will jump right into the video because it's going to be a talking video, so it will be slightly longer than the usual. So I'm starting off with my foundation, and today I'm going to be using the Avon True Color Luminous Cashmere foundation. This is what it looks like, and this is in the shade Nude. Hopefully it matches my skin tone, fingers crossed. The consistency of this foundation is neither too thin or too thick, it's somewhere in between, and that's how I like my foundations to be. It actually feels very smooth, like very creamy and nice, so I can't wait to see how it wears on my skin. I have previously moisturized my face really nicely, so now I'm just gonna dab this into my skin and see the coverage and everything. Oh, this blends in beautifully and very easily and quickly. No, but the coverage is beautiful as well. Like, it's a medium coverage, it's not heavy on coverage or like very sheer, it's somewhere in between. And again, I love medium coverage products like foundations which are medium coverage because they look the most natural on your skin and they make your skin breathe through but still look flawless, and that's how I like my foundations to be. It has a very mild and beautiful fragrance as well. I haven't primed my face, it was just moisturized, and still my skin looks good. It doesn't look as if it's cakey or, you know, just pores and everything. They don't show through, which is a nice thing. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin as well. I really like this foundation and the finish that it has given to my skin. I really like it. Nice. Next up, I'm going to be using the Avon True Color Luminous Concealer Stick. This is in the shade Medium Wheat. Hopefully again this matches me. It's a stick concealer and it looks like this. I have used stick concealers from Avon previously and they're very creamy and easy to blend. Hopefully this is as creamy as them as well, and this looks like a lipstick, like the bullet looks like a lipstick. So I'm just gonna go on my tear duct, and with concealers I like them to be like almost full coverage because that's what concealers are supposed to do. The color is, I think, a nice color option for me, and it has yellow undertone, so it will cancel out my horrible dark circles. So yeah, I'm just going on my eye area first. I'll blend this out first because I don't know if this sets in quickly or not. Just going back to my sponge and blending this out. So the coverage of this concealer is pretty medium, but I think it is buildable because even in just one coat, my eyes look pretty damn good. They don't look like, you know, they haven't been concealed or they've been concealed way too much. They look nice. I like it, and plus because it has yellow, you know, base to it, it's really brightening as well, and it conceals my dark circles well as well. So I'm just going to use the same concealer stick on my other highlighting areas as well. That is my nose, between my brows and my forehead, my cupid's bow and my chin. And it is very creamy and it is easy to blend as well. Sometimes with stick concealers, they're very difficult to blend, and that's something I absolutely hate. I hate it. So I'm just gonna, you know, dab, and you see that's already done. This is very easy to blend out. I'm so happy again. Avon has been stepping up their makeup game, and I'm so liking how my base looks right now. It doesn't look cakey at all and it is still so flawless. So I actually forgot to get like a shade for compact for me, and I got a shade way darker for my contouring. This is the shade Fawn, so I'm going to be using that. I love the packaging of this one. It has like a nice mirror right here which is very clear, and this is how the actual product looks like. So I'm going to be using this shade to contour my face, and I actually also got hold on 2 of the brushes from their range. I think there are more brushes in the range, but I only could get 2 of them. So So the first one is this one. This is actually a powder slash blush brush, but I'm going to use it for contouring today. So I'm just going to like sweep my brush in there. I love the hot pink bristles though. So I'm just going to sweep my brush in there, and there is some kickback in the product, but I think that will just mean that the product blends in more easy. I hope so. So this is not a contouring product, but this is a compact. I am using it as a contour. It looks like a very nice contouring shade for me. So I'm just going to be applying it on the hollows of my cheekbones. This actually looks pretty damn good, and it was so easy to blend out because maybe it's a compact and not a contouring powder per se, but still it just blends out so beautifully, and I actually love this contour color. This shade is so perfect for me. I think this resembles one of my Kat Von D Shade and Light shades as well, and probably that's why I love it so much. But yes, I'm also gonna contour my jawline. But no, it's such a natural looking beautiful contour. I'm so happy. And then I'm just gonna pinch my brush like so and go slightly on my nose. I don't like to heavily contour my nose, so I'm just going very slightly. And the brush is pretty soft as well, like it's not hard on the face or anything. It's pretty soft. Nice. Then the blush comes in a pretty similar packaging as well. This is what it looks like. It's just like a smaller pan and has a brush in itself as well. This is in the shade Rose Lustre, and it looks very beautiful. So I'm just going to use the brush. I'm just going to use the brush that it comes with, and I'm going to use this color on my cheeks. So with this brush particularly, there's a lot of kickback in the product. If you can see that. I'm not too sure if that's the case with every other brush. I'm just going to try the same brush with which I contoured. Okay, so it is this particular brush, maybe because of the bristles. But I'm going to try with this brush first and see how it applies my blush. So I'm just going to go on my cheeks. It's not a bad brush, but you can definitely get something better. I would prefer something like this more. I'm just going to blend my blush out with this one. But the color is beautiful. It's a very natural, pinky, beautiful color with peach undertones. Would complement the Indian skin tone so much. Then I have the eyeshadow quad. This is what it looks like. Again, the same packaging but with different interior. So they have 4 shades, 1, 2, 3, 4. They have numbered it, which because I think they have like in their manual. Because I think in the booklet that they give out, they've given that where you need to apply what, although I'm not really sure how. So I am going to be highlighting with shade number 1 and 2 because one is like a pearl white and the second one is like a golden, and I don't want either. I want a highlight shade which is somewhere in between. I'm not too sure if Avon does highlighters, but even if they don't, you can obviously use their eyeshadows as highlighters. I do that so often, like using eyeshadows and highlighters and vice versa. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of 1 and 2 both on a fan brush, and then I'm just going to go on my cheekbones. That is a pretty damn nice highlight shade. I actually pretty like this shade. Can you please ask Avon to make 1 and 2 as like a proper highlight shade? I really like how it looks. Oh my gosh. I am kind of like dying for this highlight right now. I'm not living for this highlight. I'm dying for it. So I'm just gonna highlight the tip of my nose as well as between my brows and my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin as well. How stunning is this? Like, I can't get over this highlight. It's so stunning. Now I don't have an eyebrow pencil, so what I'm gonna do is I got this Glimmerstick. It's not actually a glittery stick, in the shade black. I think it's just black, or does it have a fancy name? Boldest black. So I got it in the shade Boldest black. Now I'm not a really big fan of black filled in eyebrows. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with a very light hand first, and then I'm gonna go over with my contour shade and like fill in my eyebrows with that to balance it out. Again, something like a little tip: if you don't have the desired products for what you want, you can always make do with whatever you have. I don't think that line makes sense, but if it did to you, then you are my true fan. I'm just using this Glimmerstick and I'm very lightly, I'm not, okay, this is pigmented. Like, I can't be sad about that fact because this is not meant to do this, but you know, it's pigmented. So I'm just trying to fill it in very lightly first. I'm not completely filling in my eyebrows because, as I said, I will be going over with my contour shade on top of this, just to like mellow the black down. I know my eyebrows look really funny right now, but stay with me for a while. We will make this work. I promised you guys I will make this work. So I'm just going back in with my contouring product, and I'm gonna pick up an angled brush which can help me in this task. And I'm just gonna take this product and fill into my eyebrows with this. I have slightly bolder brows than usual, but that is alright. So I'm just gonna take a spoolie and I'm just gonna like brush this out to get rid of any excessive product. Even though I haven't set my under eyes, they still haven't creased, which is a very nice thing. That means the concealer is nice. Even my upper eyelid hasn't creased, so I'm really happy with that fact. Now I'm just gonna move on to eyes, and I'm gonna be using that same quad again. But I also have another Glimmerstick in the shade Olive, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, here it is. This is the shade Burnt Olive. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this shade and I'm gonna run it all over my eyelids. Or should I bring you in closer first? Wait, let me bring you closer. So we are nice and close. So I'm gonna take this olive stick, and first I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna line my lash line with this, and I'm gonna smudge it out with my finger. These pencils are really creamy and pigmented, and they don't tug your eyes at all. So I'm almost now covering my whole entire lid area with this one. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna move on to my quad, and I'm gonna pick up shade number 3, which is like a beautiful brown color, and I'm picking it up with the brush that I got from Avon itself, and I am just gonna apply it on my outer corners, and I'm gonna sort of like wing this out like in a faux wing. Even this brush is really soft and it picks up the color and applies it perfectly as well. So I'm gonna do the same thing on my other eye. So I'm just first applying this on my lid area, and then just extending it in a wing. I'm gonna deepen my wing with shade number 4, which is like a granite black color with loads of glitter in it. So I'm just gonna take that shade and deepen up the end. It's really glittery. I hope you can see it. I love glitter eyeshadows. They are my favorite. I hope you can see the glitter. It's just so pretty. Don't worry about the blending process right now. I will be blending out everything. So next up, I'm going to take shade number 1 and put it in my inner corners as well as on my brow bone to highlight my eyes, because this is a pretty dark look and you want to highlight as much as you can just to like open up your eyes. So I'm just applying it in there. Oh my gosh, the shade is so pretty. I'm also putting this on my brow bone. Just to get even more zing in the look, I'm going to use shade number 2, and I'm actually going to apply it wherever I have my olive eyeshadow to get a nice pop as well as like a duochrome effect going. So I'm just going to apply it right here. These eyeshadows are really smooth and pigmented. I'm going to blend it into the brown. Then I'm going to blend everything out so that I don't have any harsh lines. And I've also picked up a little bit of my contour shade just to put it in my crease and deepen it up and have like a nice transition. Then I'm going to go back into that black Glimmerstick and I'm going to apply it on my waterline. I have sort of stopped doing this step, like applying anything on my waterline, but with this sort of a look, I feel like you need to apply something on the waterline because, you know, it might look a little too blank if you don't. And I don't want to do that to my look, so I'm also just tight lining my eyes. Now I'm just smudging the same number 3 and 4 eyeshadow on my lower lash line and connecting it to my upper wing. Oh, I really like how this look is turning out. Something different, something nice. I haven't experimented with my makeup in a long time, so yeah, I've been liking this. The last step for my eyes is going to be applying a mascara, and I'm using the Avon True Color Mascara. I love the packaging of this one. It's a very beautiful color. So I'm just going to take this mascara and see the wand for the first time. So the wand is pretty fat, but it has short spiky bristles. So I'm just going to apply it on my lashes and hopefully make them look waga boom. Even though the wand is fat, it's really easy to apply because the bristles are short and spiky. And it has honestly given my lashes so much boost in length. Like, I'm not too sure if you can see because of the black eyeshadow, but if you can see the difference in my lashes, it is unreal. I think I found a new favorite mascara of mine. So good. I hope you can see the difference in my lashes. Because we have such much intense eyes, I want to go slightly nuder on the lips, and I'm using this Avon True Color lipstick in the shade Brown Suede, and it's a beautiful color. Hopefully it looks as beautiful on my lips as well. So I'm just gonna apply it. Oh, it's very creamy. And it glides on the lips. The color is so pretty though, but I will sort of like pat it down to sort of like subdue it a little. So yes, with that I finished this full face of first impressions. Overall, I have to say I am so hugely impressed by these new products, although however I wish I could do my brows a little better, but yes, I'm really happy with these new launches. They are stunning and this video was so nostalgic for me. I especially love the highlighter that I created. It looks just so good. This eye makeup is something different and something more fun than usual. I love to do that whenever I'm doing like full face of first impressions or one brand sort of a video, because it's not centered around any look. I just go with the flow and see what I can do. But yes, I really like how this look turned out and I love the product. But yes, that's gonna be it for this video. Again, I love how this look has turned out and I hope you guys loved it as well. And if you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out all of my other social media, which would be listed in the bottom bar as usual for you guys. And I will see you guys next time. Till then, take care. Mwah. Bye.